We welcome you to our channel. We'll be bringing you the top 10 highest paid NBA players in 2021. Before we continue, please press the subscribe button and the bell notification icon to receive regular updates whenever we upload a video. It was a strange NBA season with COVID-19 in 2020 and 2021. NBA wages are reduced by 20% as a result of 2020's vacant basketball arenas. It's a good thing endorsement arrangements allowed the NBA's greatest stars to make a lot of money in addition to their ridiculously high wages. Salary levels for NBA players have skyrocketed in the last 30 years. Before the season began, the average NBA player salary was $9.5 million per year. Among professional sports, the NBA pays its players more than any other. Due to their prominence and small roster size, NBA athletes have the advantage over other sports leagues. There is no doubt that the NBA has benefited financially from the huge broadcast deals that have been in place. As well as all the individual superstars who make up the face of the league, 2021 to 2022 will see another set of ridiculously high wages as the year draws to a conclusion. In order of their ranking, these are the top 10 players. Number 10 is Damian Lillard, $39 million. In 2019, Gatorade released their Bolt 24 product line, which includes Lillard. Finally, there will be a day when Bolt 24 is well known. In December, Lillard told Forbes, "I viewed it as a chance to be part of that history." Since last year, he's been offering a half-dozen underprivileged high school kids in Los Angeles, New York, and Chicago an annual intern program. Dame Lillard of the Blazers. Due to his success in the NBA, Lillard has become a household name. After a stellar season, Damian Lillard has landed himself on the list of highest-paid NBA players in 2021. A young Lillard was held at gunpoint before making an 8-figure income. In 2020, he will provide high school students from Chicago, New York, and Los Angeles paid internships. Earlier this year, Lillard inked a 4-year deal. As a result of the raise, Lillard's salary will rise to nearly $43 million next season. Lillard's contract expires in 2024 to 2025, with a base salary of $54.2 million. After leading the NBA in crucial points, Lillard is likely to be remembered as the greatest trailblazer of all time. Number 9 is Chris Paul, $40.1 million. During the last few years, the NBA PA president has increased his impact investment. His investments include money from Turner Impact Capital and Beyond Meat. Paul has a $44.2 million option for next season, which he is very expected to exercise. As a result of his 4-year, $160 million deal, he is entering his last year. Even though Chris Paul isn't the most marketable athlete in basketball, he lets his play speak for itself and gets compensated for it. He also has a $44 million option for next season, which he is certain to exercise. In addition to being the finest passer in the NBA, Chris Paul is one of the best passers of all time. Whether or if Paul exercises his player's option will determine the amount of money he receives in his salary of $40.1 million. A lot of people are speculating that Paul will go this route. To avoid this, he may renegotiate his contract and offer Phoenix more space to sign another player. The Suns' face is difficult to battle against the Lakers and are expected to be eliminated in the first round of the NBA playoffs. Could Paul leave money on the table if he doesn't make the NBA Finals this season? Number 8 is Kyrie Irving, $43 million. "I simply wanted a pause," Irving said of his 7-game absence from the Nets in January. In addition to the 2-game checks he received, he also had to pay a $50,000 fine for breaking NBA COVID regulations during the break. Although Pepsi does not have an official agreement with the guard, Irving's popular Pepsi ad campaign provided the basis for the 2018 Uncle Drew movie starring Irving. It seemed inevitable that Uncle Drew would emerge among the highest-paid NBA players in 2021 because his game is green as well. Harden and Durant, hurt, are guiding the Brooklyn Nets to their 2nd championship in his career. Irving is still young and becoming better, so his stats will continue to climb as he becomes older and more experienced. Number 7 is Klay Thompson, $43.3 million. He launched Just Live in October with teammates Alex Morgan, Travis Pastrana, and Paul Rodriguez. To provide natural alternatives to opioids for fitness rehabilitation, the company's mission statement reads, "In addition to Tissot, Mercedes-Benz, and Kaiser Permanente, the 5-time All-Star earns more than half of his off-court revenue from Anta, a Chinese shoe manufacturer." He became wounded, but it doesn't stop him from generating money. As a hot streak shooter, Klay Thompson has amassed staggering stats during his career. Klay Thompson's absence has left the Golden State Warriors in chaos, and they'll need him next year. As a result, Klay has secured a lucrative contract with Anta and other companies. Number 6 is Giannis Antetokounmpo, $49 million. When he signed a 5-year, $228 million contract with Milwaukee in December, the two-time reigning MVP made history by signing the biggest NBA contract of all time. In 2013, Antetokounmpo moved to the United States from Greece and signed a contract with Disney. It is scheduled to be published in 2022 and will follow in the footsteps of The Blind Side, which won the Academy Award for Best Picture in 2009. Giannis Antetokounmpo has a great sense of humor, which makes him a highly marketable player. At this point, the two-time MVP winner has established himself as one of the league's top players. Considering he's still a young man, we can expect his contract number to grow. In addition, his life story, from Greece to the NBA, will be the subject of a movie produced by Disney, according to rumors. Next season, Giannis will begin his 5-year contract deal with the New York Knicks. Even if the Bucks don't move on him, he'll likely remain with them for at least 5 years. Throughout his career, Giannis' contract will grow by roughly $3 million. During the 2025-2026 season, Giannis will earn $51.9 million per the terms of his contract. Number 5 is James Harden, $50 million. James Harden received one of the most expensive contracts in NBA history by making it to the top 5. A modest individual, he's not the highest paid NBA player in 2021 when it comes to brand endorsement, but it's still enough to earn him $500,000 a year. Now playing for the Brooklyn Nets, he's on a mission to capture his first title in the league. Harden has a $56.8 million player option for next year. As Durant is doing this season and next, he'll likely wait to see whether the Nets can win a championship in the following 2 years before revealing his choices. Harden never made it to the NBA Finals when he was playing with the Rockets. Harden, 31 years old, has one more big deal to sign in his career before retirement. Number 4 is Russell Westbrook, $58.1 million. Russell Westbrook, a triple-double machine, is ranked 4th on the list of the highest-paid NBA players in 2021. His financial success and presence on our list of highest-paid NBA players in 2021 may be attributed to his collaboration with Nike. The Washington Wizards have signed Westbrook, expected to earn more money once he regains his consistency. As a part of the deal to offload John Wall's enormous contract, Westbrook was traded to the Washington Wizards. After next season, Westbrook has a player option for $58.1 million. Despite not making the NBA Finals since 2012, Westbrook has wowed the league with a 2017 MVP performance and 4 seasons of triple-double averages. Because of his contract and his desire to win, Westbrook is at risk of joining the ranks of Charles Barkley and other great players who haven't won a title. Number 3 is Kevin Durant, $65.2 million. Uber's acquisition of food delivery firm Postmates for $2.65 billion in November gave Durant a windfall. For his support, he had invested in the San Francisco-based firm in 2016 at a reduced entry price, turning his $1 million capital into about $15 million. Investing $1 million in a food delivery firm Postmates in 2016 was a stroke of genius for Durant. Durant's $1 million turned into $15 million after Uber bought it out, ensuring him a huge bag. According to Forbes, Durant also has one of the most lucrative contracts in the league, which will help him ascend to the 3rd position on the list of highest-paid NBA players in 2021, without exercising his $69.7 million player option next season. Durant will be a free agent. Despite Durant's alignments, Kyrie Irving, James Harden, and Kevin Durant are all in a quest for a title this season. Neither Durant nor Harden will be restricted free agents after next season, while Kyrie Irving is the lone player who signed a 2-year contract. The Nets will be under much pressure next season since Durant is expected to opt out after next season, based on his previous actions. Number 2 is LeBron James, $95.4 million. Are you surprised by this news? In 2021, King James will be the highest-paid NBA player. So while becoming a legend, you should anticipate getting the greatest sponsorships possible. LeBron's goal is to win back-to-back championships this season, despite the Brooklyn Nets being the league's favorites. LeBron's future with the Lakers seems certain, and that'll get him through his 30s and 20s. LeBron was on course to become the oldest MVP in NBA history at 36 before suffering an ankle injury. Over the following several seasons, he'll try to add 2 more championships to his collection, matching Michael Jordan's 6. Los Angeles' basketball scene will stay active for the next 5 seasons, thanks to Anthony Davis. Number 1 is Stephen Curry, the highest-paid NBA player in 2021. Basketball's all-time leading scorer leads the 2021 list for a highest-paid player in the league. Curry's salary for the 2020 to 2021 NBA season will be $43,006,362. Curry signed a 2-year, $200 million contract with the Golden State Warriors in 2017. Since then, he's made the highest money in the league, according to ESPN. Warriors guard Stephen Curry presently makes $43,006,362, about 15 times he did as an entry-level player 10 years ago. The typical NBA player takes home about 56% of their beginning salary after paying these fees. NBA All-Star Stephen Curry has been voted NBA's Most Valuable Player (MVP) on 2 occasions. On top of that, he was awarded the first MVP award leading the Warriors to their first victory since 1975 in 2014 to 2015. As a member of the Warriors, Curry has won 3 consecutive NBA championships, 2014, 2017, and 2018. Thanks for viewing this video. Comment down below which part you liked the most, or click the thumbs up button if you liked the video.